For over a century, it was a name whispered in the halls of history, a ghost of the Jurassic that shouldn't have existed. The thunder lizard, a creature so massive it shook the earth with every step, yet so controversial it was erased from science for 100 years. But what did this titan actually do all day? How did it survive? How did it fight? And why did we almost lose it forever? Today, we uncover the shocking truth behind the most famous dinosaur that never was until now. Chapter 1. The Ghost in the Museum. To understand the Brontosaurus, we have to go back to the beginning. The year was 1879. Two men, Othniel Marsh and Edward Cope, were locked in a bitter rivalry known as the Bone Wars. Chapter 2. The 17-ton grazing machine. A day in the life of a Brontosaurus was a relentless pursuit of energy. To sustain its massive frame, it needed to consume hundreds of thousands of calories every single day. It practiced stationary grazing, using its neck like a crane to sweep across vegetation without moving its heavy body. Because it couldn't chew, it swallowed stones, gastroliths, to act as internal millstones, grinding tough plants in its gizzard. This constant eating shaped the Jurassic landscape as these giants moved from one forest to the next. But staying fed was only half the battle. Surviving in a world of predators required more than just size. Chapter 3. Power and Agility. Despite its size, the Brontosaurus was far from a slow-moving mountain. It moved at a steady 10 to 16 miles per hour, supported by pillar-like legs and the largest pelvis in the dinosaur kingdom. New research suggests it could even rear up, using its massive tail as a third limb to reach trees 3 stories high. When peace was broken, the Brontosaurus had a terrifying defense at its disposal. Its 30-foot tail could move at supersonic speeds, creating a crack louder than a cannon to intimidate any predator. Size was its armor, but speed and sound were its weapons in a world where only the strongest survived. Chapter 4. The Race to Grow. Life began in a shallow pit where 5 to 10 eggs were laid in the warm Jurassic soil. Hatchlings were small and defenseless, entering a world filled with predators. Their only hope was to grow fast. They reached massive sizes in just a few decades, achieving maturity in 20 to 30 years and living up to a century. By adulthood, they would become the undisputed masters of their domain, but the journey began with this vulnerable first step. Chapter 5. The Wall of Flesh. They were social creatures, finding safety in numbers and traveling in great herds. In the prehistoric wilderness, danger was never far away, but a lone predator was no match for a united herd. Adults formed a living shield, a wall of flesh and bone, protecting the next generation from the shadows. This cooperation ensured the survival of the species, turning individual vulnerability into collective strength. Chapter 6. The Return of the Thunder Lizard. For over a century, the Brontosaurus was a ghost in the machine of science. But in 2015, everything changed. Using advanced statistical algorithms to analyze nearly 500 unique skeletal traits, researchers found that Brontosaurus was truly one of a kind. The name was officially restored, reclaiming its place in history after more than a century of scientific exile. The story of the Brontosaurus is a reminder that science is a living process, always evolving as we uncover the secrets of the past. Even when it didn't officially exist, it lived on in our hearts. Now the thunder lizard is truly back. What other giants are waiting to be rediscovered? Subscribe to join us on our next journey through time. Thanks for watching.